project's turned out fabulous, but it's been a long ordeal. It's been almost 14 months that we were out of here. Something that's been needed to be done for a long time. City Hall was opened in 1959. A lot of things have changed during that time. And we became aware, really, after the horrible 2008 Kirkwood incident, we really became aware that we needed to do several things for safety concerns. The big thing here was what drove us was, ever since I've been on this council, I have had issue with the fact that City Hall was never accessible for people with disabilities. It was a neat thing, but we had revolving doors and we had steps. And if you were in a wheelchair or you had a walker, it was very, very unfortunate for that person because you just could not easily get into City Hall without great difficulty. And we tore down the old Tidal building so that we could bring that up to grade there and have people come right in with no steps and right in from some handicap parking into City Hall. The existing restrooms that were here were made handicap accessible, and the two new restrooms that we built were made accessible for disabilities. One is a family type restroom with a changing table, which we never had before, and just trying to be much more considerate of people with the needs that they might have as they come in to do business in this facility. You know, we have city council meetings twice a month. We have zoning board meetings in here in this chamber. Many times we may have 100 people in this room, and it was very tight before. The other thing about the old pew structure that we had, it was not easily for somebody who come in here with a wheelchair to be positioned to be a part of it. Now there's several spots, have some voids in it, where somebody in a wheelchair can be placed right in a row where you couldn't do that when you had the bench seating. But what we did do to keep the nostalgia, we saved a lot of the benches, and we made a mezzanine, a balcony this time in City Hall, and we picked up 36 more seats. We tried to keep some of the past. We kept the wood, we kept the lights, we redid them. The lighting all here now is LED. We did a lot of things with safety. We added this new front door in the council chambers if we had an emergency. We have ballistic improvements on several areas here to protect the aldermen, etc., the windows in certain areas. We have a metal detector, which, you know, when I first got on this council, I don't think we even thought about a metal detector until the horrible Kirkwood incident in 2008. We put an alarm system in here for fire and storm alarms we never had before. We hit hard on the accessibility for disabilities, abating asbestos, safety, various safety components, and then just some very much user-friendly. We're back in here as of October 9th. We're open for business. This Saturday, October 21st, will be the rededication at 10 o'clock, and then open house for several hours. People can come through, and we think they're going to like what they see.